Hey guys, I'm playing games right now, so that's cool. I just want to record this, kind of just tell you guys why I have been gone. The actual reason. I'm not here to make excuses. I'm just here to just tell you guys like, hey, I've been gone because this. So, without further ado, let's get started on that. So, we'll start off with I'd say the biggest, most important one, personal reasons. YouTube guys, I'm sorry to break it to you. And yeah, and I do more on you guys. If you guys do start a YouTube channel, do not make it your tippity top priority. If that's granted that's my opinion. Um, but there, in my opinion at least, there's more important things in life other than YouTube, and I understand that. I know that. So personal reasons is a very big contributor to why I haven't been doing it and I haven't been doing YouTube because I have other stuff to do obviously. And summer coming up, I'm gonna have a lot more time on my hands, luckily, and you guys will get uploads. And I'd like to start to maybe do some more cool things with you guys. The Halloween stream, I was one of those more minor things when I was kind of well, I don't want to say first starting out because I am first starting out as of now still. I'll have 1,000 subscribers. When I have 1,000 subscribers, I'll say, okay, I'm beginner. I'm not just starting out, but like when I was like really, really first starting out, the Halloween stream, I hyped it up, and you guys, I think liked it. I enjoyed the Halloween stream. I thought that was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun talking with chat. If you guys want to see me, like, I don't know, I want to say happy. I'm happy right now. I'm chill. As you guys can see, I'm a little bit tired as I'm recording this, but I'm all right. I'm all right. So, by the way, this is a game not sponsored, but open front, really fun. Not sponsored anyway. As I was saying, I'm playing this as I'm recording this. Yeah. So I sound tired. I've had a long day today. Not in a bad way, in a fun way. I've just been doing a lot today. So yeah. Uh, so first reason on why I haven't really been doing YouTube too much is personal reasons, and I would go on and say that includes I haven't really been motivated to do YouTube in the sense of like if you guys want to YouTube sounds fun, right? And I do agree it's quite fun. However, the only thing that sucks about YouTube is that editing. I don't like editing, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. Throw your Rotten Tomatoes at me. I honestly do not like editing. It's not very fun for me. Granted, like it's nice. I like editing like jokes. Like anytime I can edit in a meme, I'm always happy about that. And I put effort towards that obviously. But editing for me isn't fun. And this is not to deter you guys from starting YouTube. If you do want to start YouTube, I'm not sure if I've inspired anybody, but if I have, A, thank you, and B, you know, don't let me deter you when I'm saying this. It's just there's a lot of stuff that goes into making a YouTube video. In my case, I do the series, and I want to talk about the series. Boy, is there a lot to talk about. So the series has been doing a bunch of crap. Series, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Hasn't been doing very well lately. Normally, I would sugarcoat it, be like, "Oh, we're just going through some difficulties." Yeah, I got a friend. He asked me how production's going, and I'm gonna be dead serious. It's not going well. And that does suck, but there's nothing really I can necessarily do about it. I know I'm everybody's boss technically, but like at the end of the day, if you ever work for the series, guys, when I say I put work in quotation marks, you are a volunteer. We don't pay you because we don't get paid obviously. So you're just a volunteer at the end of the day. And obviously, we're trying to make something cool here. And there is like a hierarchy of sorts. I will like if you're say being be an idiot, I'll kick you off the series. I'll be like, hey, listen, you're not a part of this anymore. However, like, it is something to consider. Like, I don't get a paycheck. You guys aren't getting a paycheck if you work for the series. I mean, it's all volunteer stuff, and at the end of the day, it's a passion project. I wrote this thing. I thought this thing was really cool. This thing worked in Ooh Ah Ah Monkey Game. Got people from the Ooh Ah Ah Monkey Game. And we're here. So, I would love for production to... I'd love to finish episode 1. Episode 1, 2, and 3. I feel like we're going to be probably the most fun to make. And I'm actually going to call Me Monkey after this in regards to some episode 2 stuff. Since I had an idea... Since episode 1's doing bad, and hopefully, and guys, please, when episode 1, please support it. Um, kind of like his YouTube channel. I'm not saying you guys are not, you're like, oh, you guys are making me not want to do YouTube. That's not your guys' fault. Unless you guys are leaving hate comments. In that case, it would be your fault, but you guys aren't, so it's not your fault. It's my fault. I'm going to take full responsibility here. The reason for that is, I haven't really been, motivated, and at the end of the day, it's not a problem. It's a problem of me having, not really any discipline when it comes to this. Because motivation, yeah, it'll get you so far. And I'm sorry for giving you guys life advice. I'm not the best. I have genuine advice I can give to people. Say filmmaking wise, I have genuine advice, ooh ah monkey filmmakers. But with life advice, I'm not the smartest guy on earth. I picked up on a thing or two, but anyway, as I was saying, motivation will only get you so far. However, discipline is doing something even when you don't want to do it, but you do it. You're doing it, and it's a pattern. So, in terms of YouTube, I just need to learn some discipline in that, and discipline, is always something good to learn. So, I'm gonna try to learn some discipline in terms of YouTube. And why I say that, I'm not talking about how I talk and what jokes I make, because that's me. If you guys don't like that, don't watch my channel. I'm not forcing you guys to be here. The only reason why I have a platform to where I can talk to about 80 people whenever I feel like is because you guys watch my videos. You guys put me into this, station of power. And I thank you guys for that, but that's why. So I just am gonna try to learn some discipline when it comes to YouTube, and I'm gonna try to make a pattern. That weekly pattern was good. I'm gonna try to make it maybe every other week I post a few videos, not just one, but a few, because you guys, unfortunately, and I'm gonna make this I'll probably turn it into something else, but I don't want to say insurance, but you guys are my currently, and I want to change this, and I'm going to change this. You guys are currently my safety net. If I don't have enough time for something, I take away time from making YouTube videos to go work on the series or for personal reasons. And saying this out loud, as you can see, I'm playing a game. A good way if you guys want to know how serious I mean when I'm talking. When I'm playing a game and I'm talking to you guys, it's just I'd say genuine honesty. I'm not saying that when I made those other videos I wasn't being honest. However, I had a rough idea on what I want to say. I'm just winging everything, and my videos don't have scripts. They never will, with the exception maybe videos such as I don't know, video essays. Those will definitely have to be scripted for them to be good and all that. But moving on from all that, YouTube, I need to learn discipline, yada yada. The series obviously is not going very well, and if you guys could support the series, that would be great. Because if you guys, if that series goes well, it's a win-win. Because if you guys like the series and you guys think it's good, or even if the first episode, you're like, I see something there. There's something, this guy, I feel like he knows what he's talking about. This seems like higher quality than everybody. I don't think we're better than everybody, but like I know this for a fact. Very organized. Very organized. One of my biggest pet peeves when it comes to watching the goofy monkey films is improper casting. It's like for like if you've auditioned and you watch this channel and you work for the series, you know that I'm kind of picky. I want certain characters to sound. If I want a character to sound like this, and when I say this, I mean insert whatever. If I want a character to sound, say, Scottish, I'm gonna find somebody that can make that character sound Scottish. Because that's why I envisioned for the character, and that's what I'd like for the character. And I will. And Mean Monkey, I'm not trying to downplay Mean Monkey when I say I. But and this isn't downplaying. At the end of the day, he mostly revises the scripts for context. I'm the guy that actually writes the scripts most often. I came up with the story for the most part. And I'm not saying Mean Monkey didn't contribute to the story whatsoever. He did. But I'm, I'm not. I know it sounds like I'm insulting Mean Monkey. I'm really not trying to. But like, for example, like I wrote episode 11 recently. Episode 11 got done. I think it's a pretty good episode. I told him to write episode 10, since those were the two that we needed to get done, with the exception of the finale, which we don't know how long it's going to take for the whole finale to be finished. And episode 10 hasn't been finished yet, so, it's been a while, so. But, that's, some people are better at other things. For example, I might be better at writing than Mean Monkey is. And Mean Monkey might be better at editing than I am. And that's just a fact of life. So, that's the series. No reason, because you guys were kind of my safety net. Now, if you are aware, I do encourage, if this series thing does sound cool, or if you guys just watch my channel because you like, gaming videos, the series isn't the worst thing to, like, kind of make yourself familiar. I say familiar in, like, a more or less a broad sense. Just because, you guys were my safety net for a while, and I say safety net in the sense of, like, if... How can I put this into, like, the right words? Yeah, okay. If, like, I needed to do some serious stuff, and I'd take time away from YouTube. I'm going to try changing that. I'm going to try to find something that I'm doing. Like, I'm going to probably, maybe I'll do it right after I'm recording this, as a matter of fact. I'm going to just lay out, I'll tell you guys exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to lay out all the things I do. Series, YouTube, etc. And see which takes up the most amount of time. And I'm going to... Australia got big mad at me. I wasn't even using that nuke. Anyway. And I'm going to figure this out. Because that's needed. So, that's going to happen. So, general gist of the video, because I don't want to waste too much of you guys' time. General gist of the video is uploading is going to return during the summer. I'm going to have a lot more time on my hands, and I'm going to, attempt to do some more cool stuff with you guys. And I just want this channel, overall just become, more cool. And, yeah. Might have forgot a few other stuff. But that's whatever, Moral of the story, uploads returning. I'm back. And I'm not gonna back down this time. Bye-bye.